Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting, and this is what I've been playing recently, my recent gaming video for the past few months. I did have a Mario-thon, so I'll breeze through those right at the end of the video because I've talked about those lots. But essentially, I've been gaming on my own, I've been gaming with my wife and with friends, and even with my brother who's back in town. I haven't seen him in a few years, so that's pretty cool. His wife's around, we're playing some childhood memories and reliving them and having a lot of nostalgia while doing so. But what games have I been playing on my own recently? There's not that many, but I tried getting back into Link's crossbow training a bit. I used to have some world records in this game 5 or 6 years ago or more, and I thought maybe I'd get back into it. I started playing a little bit. I don't have the skill, obviously, of what I had back then, but maybe I'll keep doing that. I tried playing this on Twitch maybe a month or so ago, and it was a lot of fun. Really cheap game right now. You could probably pick this up just for a few dollars. It's worth it if you're a hardcore Zelda fan. It's almost like Duck Hunt modern day in the Zelda universe. It's pretty awesome. And another one of my favorite games is on Bit Trip Complete. It's called Bit Trip Runner. Fantastic game. Got back into playing that one. The levels are so retro hard, and you talk about speedrunning, this Bit Trip Runner game is basically forcing you to speedrun because your character eternally is running right at the same speed, and it's up to you to hit the other buttons in a correct order, basically, to kind of make the song sound really good and to survive different obstacles and objects as you go throughout the level. Love Bit Trip Runner. You can pick up this version, the Bit Trip Complete, I think, probably for like $10 to $20. It's really good to pick up if you're interested in old school gaming on new consoles. Another game that actually my wife and I played a little bit of recently is Donkey Kong Country. I would say it's one of Ivory's favorite games of all time, so we definitely just pop this in every once in a while, and it really makes us smile, and we love doing so. It's really cool. And then I had my best man over, and also was playing with my wife, so the three of us got playing Super Mario Strikers. Probably one of my favorite sports games in terms of Mario that exists. I like this one probably a bit more than the one on the Wii, for various reasons, but essentially this is soccer, Mario style, with power-ups, with body checking, with electrified fences around the courses. It's absolutely the definition of fun and hilarious, and we just played this probably for an hour and a half, and we weren't even that good at it because we haven't played it in a few years, but it was my best man's first time playing it. He loved it. Fantastic game, especially with 4 friends. Pick this up probably for anywhere around maybe $15 to $30, depending on the condition and everything like that. Great game, lots of fun. And then with my brother, he remembered this growing up, and I'm not sure where he played this, but he loved Street Fighter. And Street Fighter is a game that I never played that much growing up. I didn't love fighting games. But Street Fighter 2 is fantastic. We just played it right now. It was a lot of fun. It does obviously remind me of Super Smash Bros., but only 2-player, and I couldn't believe how much fun it was just trying to KO the other person. I've never really played this enough. So it was really cool to see Ryu and all the other characters in the game. It was really awesome, and playing with my brother was really cool. I haven't got to play video games with him probably in over a decade, so that's pretty cool. And other games that we played, actually, his wife was here, and she grew up with Super Mario Bros. 1. So this is going back to when she was about 10 years old. She just found this to be such a nostalgic experience, playing Mario 1. She beat the whole first world, she got to the end of World 2, and she was doing really well. And it's just really cool to share that experience with someone else, because I'm trying to speedrun Mario 1, or at least learn to do so. I've been on Twitch a little bit learning how to speedrun it. I think my record right now is 10 minutes and 19 seconds. No game overs. I don't know how I did it, but I did that really well. And my goal is to probably speedrun that in like 6 minutes eventually. I know the world record's under 5 minutes and almost optimal. I want to get really good at all the Marios eventually. So speaking of all the Marios, you might have noticed that we actually did a Mario-thon recently. So in our Mario-thon, we played through all of the main Mario games. So I was obviously recently playing, like I said, Mario 1. We also played through the Lost Levels. I was playing through that a little bit recently because it's such a hard game. And then Mario 3, I was actually playing that tonight while my brother and his wife and my wife, we were all gaming. That's pretty crazy. I have a wife and my brother has a wife. That's insane. Anyways, we were playing through a bit of Mario 3, reliving some memories. Mario World was played during the Mario-thon. I'm going to go through these quickly. I also plugged in Super Mario 64 because after the Mario-thon, during which I never really got to play this game and I was a bit jealous, so I plugged it in afterwards and I wanted to play it a bit. Super Mario Sunshine, another game I am not really learning to speedrun. I just want to do this game 100% in like 8 hours or less eventually, which is definitely possible. There's a lot of shines in this game I don't find fun, but overall it is one of my favorite Mario games, so I really want to get good at it and beat it in a pretty quick time. And then Galaxy 1, I actually didn't have footage from the Mario-thon of beating Bowser, so I went back and I had to get to Bowser on my save file and then beat him as well. So I was playing that a bit. And Mario Galaxy 2, such a good game. One of the best Mario games ever. Fantastic game, such a long game. We obviously beat that as well. And then New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I had a hand in beating a fair number of those levels and finding some of the star coins. New Super Mario Bros. U, I beat with my wife, my brother-in-law, and his best friend. We just got to Bowser as quick as possible, and we beat that one. And then, of course, one of the favorites, Super Mario 3D World. My wife beat this game not quite single-handedly. We did help her, and I was playing through quite a few of the levels as well. And even beating the final level was crazy hard. I don't know if it was called the Perfect Run, something like that, but it was a lot of fun even beating this. So we've been recently gaming quite a few games. We've been also playing a few others. I don't know if a lot of people remember playing Duck Hunt and this sound, but we obviously pulled it out and had a lot of fun with that as well. Love that nostalgic sound. So please comment below, what have you been recently gaming? What games have you been enjoying? I've also been playing the Wii U lots, but I left all my Wii U games at the other house that I'm staying at recently, so Mario Kart 8 is getting a lot of playtime. The only Wii U games I kept here are actually the Mario ones, which was convenient to talk about, but Mario Kart 8 still getting lots of playing time. Please comment below, what game have you been recently playing, what have you been enjoying, and who have you been gaming with? Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on all the social media links below the video, and remember, as always, go collect them all, and just keep smiling while gaming.